All right, y'all, we are back with another video. I definitely had to bring y'all this. We got breaking news. There has been an attack on Trump Tower in Vegas, and that it was one of Elon Musk Cybertruck that just exploded. I mean, it is so much stuff going on. Not only that, then you got a guy that's in New Orleans that ran over a whole crowd of people, at least, killing 15 people, and at least 30 or more people was hurt. So it been so much stuff going on. But even Elon Musk came out and said that there's nothing wrong with the Cybertruck. Whoever it was, whoever the person was, they rented the truck, parked it in front of Trump Tower, and had some type of explosives in the bed of the truck. And that's right there is what made it blow up. So Benny has even more details on everything that's going on. Like I said, please put prayers for Trump in the comment section, man. It is just so much stuff going on. Like, as it get closer and closer to January 20th, it's just so much stuff going on. So without further ado, let's dive straight into this. And make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That way y'all can stay up to date with everything that's going on. The more news that comes out, I will keep y'all up to date. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this, and let's see what else happened.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. 2025 is off to an insane and dark start with a bloody beginning. Multiple terrorist attacks using trucks targeting Americans and American icons. This is what we are left to suspect, ladies and gentlemen. First off, in New Orleans, a terrorist named Shahzud-Din Jabbar killed 15 people, injured countless others when he drove a truck with an ISIS flag through a crowd of revelers on New Year's Eve. This is now being investigated, of course, as an act of terrorism. He had IEDs in his vehicle along with tactical equipment, military gear, got out of the vehicle, started firing, and apparently there are 4 other suspects that are at large that may have been accomplices in this attack. And then there was another truck attack that happened at President Trump's tower in Las Vegas, Nevada. President Trump does have towers all across America and all across the world, actually. In Las Vegas, Nevada, which is the iconic golden Trump Tower. You can see here, you of course will recognize it. This is the hotel. Here in that car park, right here, you can see here, this carport where the cars pull up, a Cybertruck, a Tesla Cybertruck, pulled in and exploded. This explosion caused smoke and fire to pour out of the vehicle and to be seen clearly, as plain as day, from across the city. Right, you can see the fire, the black smoke and fire from the Trump Hotel. This is what it looked like. Wow. Now, inside of the hotel, a video surfaced of the Tesla Cybertruck burning. You can see here, clear as day, the chassis of the Cybertruck, very iconic vehicle. The vehicle was set ablaze. Now we have footage, officially, of the actual explosion itself, ladies and gentlemen, right here. And we are going to break this all down because we have done our research. Look at this. You can see the actual explosion of the Cybertruck, of the vehicle itself. There it is. Boom. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this was no accident. I'm sorry. This was no accident. Here we go. You can see the explosion right there. We have the video. There is no audio with this video, but we're going to show you every single step of this video and why we believe that this is not an accident. Okay, let's begin. This is, again, a Tesla Cybertruck. This is not a gasoline-powered vehicle. This is a 100% electric vehicle. Now, Teslas and battery-powered vehicles can and do explode. This explosion, however, is radically different than a typical electric vehicle explosion. As you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, this explosion seems to come from the bed of the truck.
Yeah, you can tell it came from the bed of it.
Zoom in here because I think this is going to be incredibly important. You can zoom in and you can see that the actual explosion itself is emanating from what looks like the actual bed of the truck, in the interior of the vehicle. You'll see the interior of the vehicle lighting up and blowing up. And then with the actual concussive explosion, you see something very, very strange happen, right? So engulfed in a ball of flames, you see here. And then after the actual explosion of the vehicle, you see all these concurrent concussive explosions. These small other explosions that expand around the actual vehicle and that seem to indicate that this vehicle was rigged to explode with further concussive explosions to hurt those around the vehicle. This is not the way that a typical electric vehicle explodes. Look at that. Those are fireworks.
It look like fireworks.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are fireworks.
You can look at it and tell that right there are some fireworks. And that right there is exactly what Elon Musk said. He was like, that just didn't blow up like that. They had either a bomb, they had like some type of fireworks that they had in the bed of that truck, and they just detonated from somewhere out, wherever that person that parked that right there and then left, and they detonated. That's exactly what they did. But the way that it's just still popping, you can tell that it was some type of explosion, some type of fireworks. That's exactly what I think it is.
Okay, that's what these are.
You can see it's still popping.
This is not the way that an electric vehicle explodes. These are fireworks. Okay, and if you listen closely to the vehicle inside of the lobby, you can actually hear the fireworks being set off. Hear that? That is the classic whistling noise of a firework. You can see the concussive explosions. There is one main explosion that obviously sets the car ablaze here. The beeping is inside the video, but this is from a security camera footage that I think was leaked and was not supposed to be, leaked. So I don't know if that beeping is actually from the Cybertruck or from probably inside of the security area where this is being recorded. But here, watch. There's the explosion. Okay, big explosion that seems to emanate to us from the bed of the truck. See the bed of the truck explode? You see that?
Yeah, you can see
the
it
actual
from the
fireball. The actual mushroom cloud comes out of the bed of the truck as though there were a bunch of fuel tanks or gas cans in there. And then look at all the fireworks.
Yeah, you can tell.
Those are fireworks.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, that are ping pong balling around in what looks like a planned attack. Now, if you need further proof of this, watch. Some people are saying it's just a battery fire. It's just a battery fire. Don't worry. This is just like how batteries work in Teslas. First off, I want to establish something. This is from the Tesla website. The battery of the Tesla is not like sitting back here in a giant flammable ball. The battery of the Tesla is actually designed to not do this, to not explode. The battery is spread out in a long plate under the vehicle and is compartmentalized.
Yeah.
The main front drive unit, heat pump assembly, high voltage cables, high voltage battery, 1, 2, 3, and 4 here, you can see here is in the front of the vehicle, not in the back of the vehicle.
Yeah, you can tell.
This is in the front of the vehicle. There's a drivetrain.
Like I said, I've never had an electric vehicle before, but like I said, just by looking at it, you can tell like those was fireworks. I can't see how you can't say it wasn't. Cause like even when it blowed up, you can still see like it like fireworks was still popping, on the ground and stuff like that. So you can basically tell, and that's the reason why Elon came out and said, "Hey, no, those are fireworks." So now I heard Elon said that it was rented, like it's a rented Tesla. So whoever rented his Tesla, I'm pretty sure they had to show their ID wherever they got it from. And that's how they'll be able to track down, because I don't know if they got video footage of the person parking it there and getting out. Where did that person go? I'm pretty sure it's on tape because it didn't get there by itself. So I know somebody parked it there.
Back here to drive the wheels, to obviously be powered and drive the wheels. But ladies and gentlemen, this is where the majority of the battery is stored, right here. And it's stored in a long plate. It's not stored in a giant ball in the trunk of the car. So, of course, you would not expect, if this were a battery fire, you'd expect the flames to slowly emerge from underneath the vehicle, not to go up in a complete ball of flames from the trunk of the vehicle. Again, Teslas do explode. There have been fires with Teslas. I'm going to show you one right now.
Happened to a Tesla in Florida during last week's hurricane.
Okay.
See?
It burst into flames. The fire spread to the home and burned it down.
What?
The owner says the car was parked in the garage during the storm. It was not plugged in.
Oh, was it?
And it was raised when 8 inches of water covered the floor.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what you can see here is the difference in a Tesla car fire, a typical battery fire here for a Tesla. This is an event that just happened, okay? So this is a modern Tesla, presumably similar or very, very, or pretty much the same battery technology as the Cybertruck.
I'm pretty sure you're going to have the same thing in there as the
flames are exactly where
Cybertruck.
you'd assume they'd be. The bottom of the car. With the battery, where the battery is. The flames lick up through the vehicle, and obviously they spread as the fire intensifies. There is not some massive explosion. The home catches on fire because obviously the battery continues to burn. These are large batteries. But this is how the battery fire starts. Look, watch. See that? Just little licking flames that eventually encompass the vehicle. You notice the difference between that and this.
Yeah, somebody,
There's a massive difference.
Yeah, you can see instead of popping, you can see all the firecrackers popping.
Evident difference. I don't pretend to remotely be some type of expert in explosions, nor am I an expert in.
And that, like I said, that was definitely an attack for them to park it there. And like I said, it could have hurt a lot of people. I don't know if anybody was walking. I don't see any people like walking down the little sidewalks or whatever the case may be. I don't see anybody walking anything. But that right there could have killed a lot of people if it was a lot of people like walking, and that right there just did that out of nowhere. Because like I said, you can tell like when they exploded, you can still see the firecrackers hitting the ground still popping. So, and that's exactly what I'm gonna stay with. I'm gonna stay with the fireworks unless I hear something different or some kind of other details. But right now, that's just what I'm sticking to.
For vehicles. But I can see the difference between that and this. Between this, look at this literal mushroom cloud, and this. Okay?
So they both got the same
both fires
batteries.
are bad, but this is like an actual explosion. This looks like it is detonated to hurt and to harm Americans.
It was.
And those around the vehicle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now it seems like we have confirmed this within all margins of error, because we try our very best to be accurate in everything that we do, and we correct everything if we get something inaccurately because it's a breaking news environment and we're just going off the information that we have. Police investigating Cybertruck explosion at Trump Hotel in Vegas as act of terror, possibly. Here we go. Authorities investigating Tesla Cybertruck explosion Wednesday outside of the Trump Las Vegas in Nevada as possible act of terror. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said that it is investigating the fire at the entrance of the Trump Tower. Public is told to avoid the area. Police note that the fire has been put out. Thankfully, the building did not catch on fire in a way that is uncontrollable, right? Where like the building gets major damage. You have to assume, however, that the car park is completely destroyed there because of the amount of the explosions, right?
Yeah.
The driver pulled into the valet area of the hotel. The vehicle exploded. According to the official, the driver is apparently dead. So far, only casualty from the incident. 7 bystanders, though, had injuries. Did they have injury because of the concussive fireworks that exploded out of the vehicle? Yes, they do. You have to just absolutely assume that. Investigators do not know what caused the blast, such as whether something was wrong with the vehicle or whether something external prompted it. Determining what was behind the explosion is a key focus of the probe. The official briefed on the probe told ABC News that the Tesla Cybertruck had a load of firework-style mortars on board. Investigators are urgently working to determine whether the driver of the vehicle intended to set off an explosion and why. Until a motive is determined, the other possibilities are ruled out. Police are treating the explosives like a possible criminal act and a possible act of terror. Evidence collecting and investigation is ongoing.
See, that's what I was confused by. Like I said, I thought somebody parked it there and they got out, but they saying that the person was still in the car when it happened. So now this is something else serious. I thought somebody parked it there and got out. Wow. So it did hurt some people. I guess when the fireworks and stuff came out of the Cybertruck, it could have been like some people that because some of the people probably wasn't in the camera, so we couldn't really see them. And when it exploded, all the fireworks came out, and it probably did hit people. Oh man.
Wait. We don't know who was driving the vehicle.
We don't
know who was there. Okay, so we have no idea like who was driving the vehicle. Unlike the New Orleans attack, where we actually have seen the driver of the vehicle and have connected him to ISIS. The police continue to investigate as to whether what took place was a malicious act. The sheriff said that he does not believe that there is any further threat to the community. We believe that everything is safe now. But we don't know what we don't know. The property is subject to frequent threat, heightened security. So hold on, the dude pulled up with a bunch of mortars. Okay, all right, got it. So the truck was filled with mortars. Really? Really? And you're just not sure what happened there? And he just pulls up to like probably one of the, if not the most iconic Trump building.
And that's what I'm saying. So it happened right in front of Trump building. That's the reason why it's like, it parked right in front of Trump's building and then it happens. It's like, come on, man. It's something else to this. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be some more to this.
Top 2 or 3 iconic Trump building. You have Trump Tower in New York. You have Trump Tower in Chicago. You have Trump Tower in Vegas. The Vegas one's the giant gold tower that's used in all the memes. This is like one of the most iconic Trump properties. He had explosions. He had explosives all throughout the vehicle. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, this just does not pass the Smith test. This is a clear message. Everybody's saying the same thing online. New footage released from the Cybertruck exploding in Trump Hotel. It looks 100% intentional to my eyes. It looks like fireworks exploding. Stay safe, America. Those are fireworks. Look at the aftermath. Battery explosions don't do that after they explode. Based on the evidence, this video, there's a lot of fireworks, a lot of explosions going on.
Yeah, a lot of fireworks.
More than just igniting a lithium battery. This was no accident. Nick is saying, clearly looks like fireworks exploding, an active crime scene. What is the intent? Important. But if you study an actual Tesla and how it is built, you can see here clearly. 7 bystanders. The lobby and the hotel suffered minor damage. Police are investigating the incident to determine what caused the vehicle itself. Device within the vehicle. Well, look at that. I mean, listen. Okay. Again, I'm no expert. But you can see, of course, where the fire currently is indicative not of a battery fire, but of an explosive in the bed of the truck, in the bed of the vehicle. The battery fire would be emanating from the bottom of the vehicle based on the actual based on how the truck is actually built, based on the schematics of the actual vehicle.
Yeah.
You see this? The battery fire would come from the undercarriage. The fire itself is emanating and pouring out of the actual back of the vehicle, pouring out of the bed of the truck in a silo.
Man, there's some type of intent here
to indicate that this was loaded up with something.
Yeah, you can see all the fireworks just steady.
Battery fire.
You can see all the batteries. Look at it. Look at the fireworks.
No, I'm sorry, but that's just not how batteries light up. The explosion at the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas is being investigated as an act of terror now. Well, obviously. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we did our research, okay? Here's a battery fire. This is what a battery fire does. I'm not saying that electric vehicles don't have battery fires. Of course they do. They do happen, and sometimes they're caught on film in 4K. This is what it looks like. There you go. This is not a simple battery fire. That's an act of terrorism. You have to assume that now the police are saying it's an act of terrorism, that at least they're investigating it as such, and that the truck was loaded with explosive mortars, the report says. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, keep praying for the security of President Trump. This seems like a clear message that's trying to be sent here. They're using a Cybertruck for obvious reasons. Ladies and gentlemen,
of course they using the Cybertruck, because of Elon. That's his product. So of course, we can basically put 2 and 2 together. But salute to Benny. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Benny Johnson on YouTube. Great content creator. I definitely had to check this out. And that's the reason why I said, man, we got to pray for President Trump, man. It's going to be stuff going on all the way up to inauguration, January 20th. It's going to be stuff constantly happening. and then all of a sudden a Tesla truck parks right in front of his building and just explodes. It's like, come on, then hurting innocent bystanders. It's like, come on. So, you know, police, a lot of times they be trying to cover this stuff up, but I mean, we know what it is. But like I said, y'all let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think about this? The more information come out, I will keep y'all up to date with everything that's going on. But for right now, please put prayers for Donald Trump in the comment section. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.